gimbal. Yeah, that's what one. Breath in. Exhale, rolling down. Slowly going down. Let's do one more. Down, and just a little hand at the bottom. And slowly going. All right, I am going to start with some arms. So, and then we'll do our feet. So I want you to take your left arm out in front of you. Just pull the hand back so you get a lower arm, wrist stretch. Release, swap sides. Release that into a side stretch. And back, that side. 3 more. 3 more each side. One more each side. And coming back, then just drop the shoulders, roll back, squeeze into the shoulder blades. 2 and 1. Interlock the hands behind your back. Turn to the right, drop the nose towards the armpit, just hold the left side neck stretch. Come up, back to the front. Maybe come here. Arms to left arm.
Like follow the dance.
Up to the front, back to the front of the arms up as much as you can. Release, bring the hands up. I just want you up and press back. 6. And I'm going to take it into a little mini squat. 2 more. 6. Down now. As you lift the arms up, sink into just a shallow little squat. 6. 5. Now the last one, we're going to hold it here. 3. 2. All right, I want you to stay here on 1. Reach those hands back, interlock the hands behind your back. Tip forward, lifting the arms up. Drop back into your little squat, chest up, open the chest. All right, again, tip forward. And bring them back. We'll do 3 more. And back. Hello. 1, just hold it here. Release and slowly making your way all the way up. Go back to your wrist stretch. Yeah. Pulling the hands back. Release to the other side. Right, bend that right arm. Left arm is going to sit onto the inside of that elbow. If you can get palms together, great. If you can't, knuckle to knuckle is fine too. Press up. Press up. So this is going to be upper body, a bit of the shoulders, a bit of the belly, and a bit. 1, release, cross it over the other way. And have you got it? This is my harder side. 3 more. 2, 1, release. Interlock. So left hand over the top. Bring the hands through, and you're trying to reach out. Take them back. 2. 1 more and we'll change it over. Back, change it over. Right hand on top. In.
Then you've got to point to the fingers, which finger. Remember that game?
No.
Where you do that, then you have to point to the fingers.
Oh, lift the hands up high again.
Grab your pole.
Just up, push back. Quick little hold there, and then we'll move to the strap. Right. 8. So push back slightly, engaging the back of the shoulders. 4 more. So we're going to hold it up and behind. 2, 1, pull down and press. 2, 4. So quite fast, 7, 9, stay here 10. Try and push back behind you. 4, 1, release. Take it behind your back. Sit forward. So just depending on arm length, whether your arms can come down behind your bottom, so much and sit on your tailbone. But lift up as high as you can and drop it down. So engage the back of the shoulders. You want to keep a nice flat back. Pull your tongue in. All right, do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, 1 more. 1, release and coming up. Upright row behind you. As high as you can. 4 more. 4, and we'll push away again. 3, 2, hold it up there. 1. Now try and push back behind you. 2. And 10, release. Hold down, grab your strap. Now we have to just behind our backs. So we stretch lats, triceps. So take it behind your back. So I want your right hand into your lower back, left hand just sitting behind your head. So when you've got the opposite of that. All right, so with that, hold it there. I want you to pull up with your left hand, pulling that right hand up the center of your shoulder blade, and then bring it back into your mid back. Pull up. Up. So with each one, try and pull up a little bit more. Do 5 more, and we'll go in the opposite direction. 5. So this one is shoulder, head. 2, 1. Now just hold it. So just hold it. Open up that right shoulder. Keep pulling up with the left hand and hold. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So we'll do the reverse of that. Pull down with the right hand. So the left hand comes right down the back of the head and release. Pull down, release. So this is lat and tricep. Okay, 2 more. Down and hold. So pulling that down, holding it there. All right. Now we'll do the we'll do one of these. So we pull up, pull down, pull up, pull down. 8, 7, 6. Should feel it working on your tricep, can't you? Yeah. 4, 3, 2. Release. All right, so we have to do that all on the other side. So take the right hand up behind your head, left hand into your mid back. So we're going to start by putting the right hand up, and that left hand is coming up the center of the shoulder blade. 2 more, we hold. 2, 1, hold, and push that left shoulder over as much as you can. Keep pulling up with that right hand. And then we'll go the other way. So left hand pulls down, stretching right tricep from that 2, 3, pull right down. more. Down and hold the stretch. All right, then one of each. Pull up, go down 10, 9. Make the range of movement as big as you can. 7, 5, 4, 2, 1. Release. Take that strap right out in front of you. All right, so all we're going to do is create tension. Pull that strap apart as much as you can. Drop the shoulders and just engaging a little bit shoulder here. Pull, pull, release. Going to do that 2 more times. Back up, shoulder back and down. Pull apart as much as you can. Create as much tension on that strap as you can. Release. We'll do 1 more. Pull it apart. Pull, 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 pull. Up. Keep the tension on for 6. Keep pulling it apart. 5, 4. 2 more. 2. Release. Okay, pop that down. Let's do the deep release. Down to the floor. So hold into your left hand. Heel of that left foot onto the ball. All right, so we are, the ball foot is on the floor. So you press, release. So it's just release, press, release, and just a little bit of yeah, it hurts. 2, 1, just press and hold. I want you to take the weight off the right leg, put the pressure on, do little palpitations into it. Gosh, it hurts. 2, 6, drop that right foot to the floor, do a little fast roll side to side. Just really get into it as much weight as you can. I know. All right. Bring it back. So under the arch of the foot, so the whole foot is up off the floor. Press into it. It takes my breath away sometimes. And we did this on Tuesday, and it's still just shows you can probably do it 2-3 times a week. Just once every few weeks doesn't cut it, I think. All right, roll down the middle of the foot from the heel to the ball of the foot, just fasten, get it going. Roll, roll. Keep the tension on. All right, back down to the heel. So where the heel meets the arch, pop the toes on the floor. I just want you to roll side to side with tension. So we're in the arch with the lower part, roll back. So the heel's on the floor, roll side to side here. All right, rotate the foot inward. So we're going to roll down the arch of the foot from the big toe, ball of the foot, down to the heel. Fast rolls, roll, tension on, roll, 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 hold, press, release, press, 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 roll to the lateral edge of the foot, roll, roll. So keep this one, you kind of get to lose the stability of your ball with this one, but it's a good spot to get into. Now, if you've got a tight spot on that lateral edge, hold it, just push into it, push into it. All right, release. Heel on the floor. Let's get that ball under the ball of the foot. Now, press into it. Wrap your toes around the ball. Take the tension off. Weight forward. Wrap the toes around. Forward. Wrap the toes around. This is the one that's hard for you, girls. 2. All right. Tension on 1. Just roll side to side. This is our last one. Quick and tense with this one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right. Feel the difference. I love just doing the difference between the 2 feet. One feels light. All right. Let's change it over. Heel on the ball. Right heel on the ball. Press. Release. Press. Release. All right, press and hold. We're gonna take this left foot up off the floor and little presses, get as much weight behind it, pulsing into the ball. And pop that foot back down. Now fast ones just roll, roll side to side with lots of tension. All right, bring it under the middle of the foot, under the arch right in the middle. Press. Press. All right, rolling up the middle of the foot, from the heel to the ball of the foot. Create tension, go fast. Oh. Take it to the arch of the foot, to a slow roll. From the ball of the foot to the heel. So internally rotated with that foot, so you're right in the arch. All right, and just hold. Press it, press it. All right, go to the lateral edge. Roll from the little toe down to the heel. I think this is my most sore part, this lateral edge. And I know we've all got different feet. I know some people say, yeah. All right, so again, you've got a tight spot, it's hold. And release. All right, heel on the floor. All right, press into the ball, wrap your toes around the ball. Press and squeeze the toes. Down and hold, then just a roll from inside to outside. Release. Okay, pop that ball aside. Got our dancing feet on now. Take the roll across the back of the shoulders, feet wide. So I want you to go like as wide as your mat. And we're just going to do a hinge forward, push back. Back, 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 back. Feel this tight hamstrings and come up. Again, push back. And up. Straight. One and hold. Now all I want you to do here is move your hips from right to left, keeping your legs straight, just little bum wiggle. 6, 5, 2, 1, center it, little twist right with the pole, little twist left. So you're just turning from right to left for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Core on, soften the knees, come up, stay there, soft knees, twist, twist. 10. So hips still, just twisting through the rib cage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Center and release. Okay, coming down onto your tummy. All right, so we're going to come into a cobra. So hands wherever comfortable. I want you to push up. And all we're going to do is move in this position. So twist to the right, twist to the left. So we're just stretching through the torso each side. 6, 4, 2, and 1, and coming all the way down. Bring the hands under the head. Bend your right leg. Lift it up. Tap that right foot to the floor. Bring it back and down. We're going to alternate sides. Bend the left leg. Lift the front of the thigh up and over. Bring it back and down. So we'll do 8 more. Bend right leg. Lift. Twist. Tapping. Yeah, perfect. Little scorpions. All right, go 6, 5. 2, last one, 1, and release. Let's do a little release for the upper body. Left arm out to the side, Right arm to the floor, roll onto that left side. Lift your, sorry, you're rolling onto your left side, yeah. Take your right leg back, push it back, straight leg back. Lift your right hand up to the ceiling. Reach back, grab the right foot, hold the right quad stretch. Release that right leg, roll back onto your tummy, and we'll do the other side. Right arm out to the side, roll onto the right side of the body, left leg lengthens back. Left hand reaches to the ceiling, reach back and grab the foot. Just grab what you can. It doesn't even matter if you can't grab it, just holding the leg back still stretches into the front of the hip. All right, release that left leg long, roll back over onto your tummy. Take the left arm back out to the side, but you'll bend to a right angle. That's bent, yeah, elbow in. Roll onto that left side. Again. Now bend your right leg, tap it to the, take your foot to the floor. Just open up that knee as much as you can. Right hand is still on the floor, and that is your leverage to increase your stretch. By tapping the right foot to the floor and opening the knee, we're still getting the hip opening. Right hand is pushing us onto that left side, stretching the left shoulder and chest up. Release that, come back. Take the right arm bent, L shape, 90 degrees, left hand to the floor. Bend your left leg, reach, rolling over to the right, tapping that left foot to the floor, left hand with increasing stretch. And releasing back over. All right. I want you to bend both legs up. Bring the hands to the floor, just in front of you. Lift your upper body. Lift the front of the thighs up. Take your hands out in front of you. Pull one arm back, pull the other arm back. Try and stay lifted. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both hands in, hands to the floor. Push up and take your bottom back. Up onto all fours. All right, just take your knees about 6 feet apart. I want you to walk your hands out as far as you can, and then drop your chest towards the floor. Pushing your chest down, engage the back of the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, push the chest to the floor. Release that, come up. We're going to go back down again. So pull the hips back, chest to the floor, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And release, bringing the hands back in under your shoulders, go into an angry cat. Angry, angry, angry. Relax, take that right hand through as far as you can. Take your left hand up to the ceiling and we're holding it. Bring that left hand back to the floor. Right hand comes out, 180 cat. Release. Take your left hand through. Right hand goes up to the ceiling and hold. Bring that right hand back. Pull it back. All right, adding on, angry cat. Release. Take your right hand through. Now what I want you to do with the left hand is stretch it straight out in front of you. So you're rotating through with the right hand as much as you can, but your left hand is sliding out as far as you can. You're still looking under left armpit. Now try and turn that armpit to the left side a little bit more. Bring that left hand back in, right hand comes out, we'll do the other side. Left hand through as much as you can. Slide the right hand straight out in front of you. Open up the armpit a little bit more. Keep reaching right hand away. All right, bringing that back in and making your way up onto all fours again. All right, coming into cross-legged position. So we'll do a bit of work through the hips. I want your right leg in front. Take your left hand to the floor. Take your right hand up and over. Now I want you to try and dip down to that left elbow if you can. Holding, just holding. All right, all we're gonna do now, you're gonna reach to the left, so reach past, so as if your sternum's dropping to that left knee, hold it. Try and keep that right bottom cemented to the floor, so this is all through your hip, your lats. Come back to the side and hold. Now turn your armpit, look up to the ceiling, try and turn your armpit even a millimetre up towards the ceiling. Right, we're going to do that one more time through. Rotate forward, sternum to that left knee, reach with that right hand. Come back into a side stretch and then turn, opening the armpit just a smidgen to the ceiling. And back into just your side bend and push up. Take the hands in front of you, walk yourself out to where you can. Come back up and change that cross over. So right hand to the floor, dropping into that right elbow, left hand reaching up and over. Just lengthen through that left hand first. All right, so we're going to turn sternum to that right knee and reach with those left fingertips as much as you can, cementing your left bottom to the floor. Come back to your side bend and a little turn to look up to the ceiling. All right, come back to side and then reach forward again, sternum to right knee. Back side off and open up. And then into the side and coming up. Hands to the floor in front to show yourself out. And coming back up. All right, I want you to come back onto your hands and knees. We're going to do just that hip circle. Lift up that right knee up off the floor. So I want you to open it to the side, swing it around, bring it back in beside that left hip, and we're going to reverse the direction. So it's one in each direction. Try to get into each part of that hip as you can, and then up, making that movement as big as you can, trying to work into the whole hip joint. So alternating direction, hip circle. All right, let's just do two more. And then more. Both directions, bring it into the other side. Side, circle it around, bring it back into that right knee, and then all the way around. All right, we have two more. And one more. Finish with both directions and release. All right, so I want you back sitting, right leg in front, left leg back. And you can have your hand to the floor to make this easier. The more you lean to the right, the easier this will be. All I want you to do is 3 exercises for hip mobility. Lift that foot, tap it. You're going to do 10 of each. So the knee stays on the floor, we're just lifting up that foot. 9, one more, 10. All right, let's do the opposite movement. Open that knee as much as you can, tap it back to the floor. Push it right up. 2, 3, don't let that other knee leave the floor. 4. Two more. 10. All right, hold that leg there. Now we're just going straight into a lift. So this is activation. 2. Hand to the floor if you need to. 4. Well, I've told a lie, I'm actually going to throw in a couple more exercises in this position. 8, 9, 10. All right, stay here. Hands, just take the light hands lightly on the floor. I want you to hinge right forward and come back. All right, Amanda, I'm going to make you doing that too easy. Bring this foot forward more. Now, oh, she's still doing these.
That doesn't feel like that, does it?
Really? That's for me. Yeah, still do it. Yeah. Got loose hips.
Loose,
Down and hold. All right, we're just going to twist to the right as far as you can. Hold it. Back to the center, twist to the left as far as you can and hold it. With that 2 more times through. And then one more to the right. Then to the left. And bring back to center and come up. Bring that left leg round to the front. Right leg goes back. So line up knee with hip, ankle with knee, and back leg the same. All right, so hands to the floor if you need it. Just lifting up that right foot. Doesn't move much. Yeah. All right. Hold it. Now let's go the other direction. Push that knee up as much as you can. All right, now we have the activation. Lift. Lift. 10. One. Take the hands just light on the hands. So hinging forward, lean into it. The other side was tighter for me. Cramping? Yeah, just adjust the position if you cramp a bit. All right, do 6 more, lean into it. All right, so on the next one, we stay low and we move. So we're going to move to the left and hold. Move to the right, as far as you can and hold. And move to the left, hold. Move to the right and hold. One more each side, and to the left and hold. Right and hold and release. Okay, so we're going to keep this left leg where it is covered. Well, we're going to roll down onto our left side. All right, so what I want you to do is lift up that top knee as much as you can. All right, so you're going to lift that knee, tap to the front of the leg, tap back to the foot. 10, 9. So just get as much movement as you can, then tapping it as far forward as you can, but keeping the knee open. So you don't want your knee dropping down. 7. Open 9. 10, bring it back. Keep that knee where it is. Drop the knee down to the front and then lift it back up high. 1, 2. One more. 2 more. 1 more. All right, bring those knees right up in front of you. We're going back to that hip circle, so I want you to pull the knee into your chest as much as you can. Circle it round, bring it back on top of that knee and go the other direction. 6. So again, you're moving that leg as much as you can, moving into that hip joint, but keeping the whole pelvis, everything still. Do 4 more. 4. One more in each direction. Hold it. Take the legs straight down. All right, so now we're going to do the same with this leg. We're going to create one big circle and then go back the other way. 6, 5. It's really hard to do the alternating direction. My brain's not working for that. 3, 2, last one. Reverse it, and I want you to hold that leg out in front. You can bend your bottom leg if you need to. Now all I want you to do is rotate the foot to the floor, rotate the foot to the ceiling. So we're doing not just the foot, sorry, I shouldn't say just the foot, I want the whole leg to rotate. Floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling. 8. Have the legs as far forward as you can. 7, 5, 2, 1. Take it straight down in line. Same thing. Rotate quad to the floor, quad to the ceiling. 10. 7. 2, 1. All right. I want you to roll onto your back. Pop your strap onto that right leg. So pull it in, or whatever you use for 5. Preferably something stiff rather than a band. There's a lot of give in the band. All right. Inhale, exhale, roll that leg in. Push up through that right heel. Now turn the toes inwards. Increase the stretch. All right, take that strap into your left hand, pull it over towards that left shoulder. Try and keep the toes turned in for the moment. Increase the stretch. All right, let the toes go back to their natural position. Stretch, pull it in. Now take your right arm out to the side and we're going to roll all the way over, but keep your right shoulder down. Hold it. Try and turn the toes to the floor. Push out through the heel. Bring the toes back to their neutral position. Roll out. I'm not coming back yet. Roll into it a little bit more. Push through that heel. All right. Now bring it up. Swap into your right hand. Open up that leg to the side. Left hip stays to the floor. Breath in. Exhale. Increase the stretch. So you can increase the stretch by opening the leg more to the side and then also pulling it up. Flex the foot, push through the heel, increase the stretch, and bringing it up, strap off, onto the floor, roll over, onto that side now. So we're into our plank position first. We'll lift that knee up as high as we can. And we're going to tap the foot to the front and then come back to the foot. So keeping the knee as open as you can. One. All right, we're keeping that knee up. Now we're dipping the knee to the floor and then lifting it high to the side. 10. Bring that. That was before, no, it's no, it's coming up now. All right, with that leg, so we're doing the hip circle. What I was thinking then, go back the other way, I was thinking we'd missed this, but we're doing it now. 2. I got lost in the moment. Make your circle as big as you can. And hold, legs go down straight. So straight leg circle, you bring it forward as far as you can, up and back, and then go the other way. And we're going to hold it forward. Flex the foot, rotate the leg up, rotate the leg down. So working from the hip joint, 10, 6, 4, 2, 1. Take the leg back down in line again, rotating, full leg, toes the ceiling, toes floor, quad ceiling, quad floor, 8, 3, 2, 1. You're rolling onto your back and grabbing that strap. So we're going to pull that leg in. Turn the toes inwards, increase the stretch. Shove through that heel. Take the strap into your right hand now, and it's coming over towards that right shoulder, keep the toes turned in. Right, the toe. Now you're going to start, take your left arm out to the side, and I want you to start to roll all the way over as far as you can. So turn the toes to the floor again and hold. Push out through that heel. Relax the toes back. Push it a little bit further. And then bring it back, coming back up to vertical. Swapping into the left hand, and we're going to open that left leg out to the side, keeping the right hip down. So we increase the stretch by either opening it to the floor more or trying to pull it up more. Push through the heel, increasing. And bring it up. Release. Take the strap off. Bend both knees as wide as your mat. Arms out to the side. All right, let's roll to the right. Pushing that left knee down to the floor, just hold it here. Come back to center, roll to the left, push the right leg. Come back to center. Left, center, right, center, one more left, and right. Bring it back to center, keeping the feet wide. Now what I want you to do is drop the knees in towards each other and squeeze the knees as much together as much as you can. If you can't get them together, then bring your feet closer. Squeeze, so creating tension here. Release. Bring the knees up. If you can take the feet a little bit wider, drop the knees in again. Squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the knees. Release. If you can go a little bit wider again, drop the knees in, squeeze. Release. Bring the feet in together, let the knees open to the side. Bend the elbows, so your arms are at right angles, palms facing up, opening the knees. All right, bring the elbows, palms together, squeeze the elbows, palms together, tap the floor behind you. So tap and start to extend that. I want you to tap that as far as you can, keeping the elbows and palms squeezing. Do 6 more. 6. Just hold the knees open. 5. We're going to release the flexors here. 4. 3. Tap further. 2. 1. Release. Drop those arms. Bring the knees up together. Bring the legs to tabletop. Take the arms out to the side. All right, we're going to roll to the right as far as you can. Keep your left shoulder down, but don't let them rest on the floor. If they hover, just stop off the floor, come back to center, to the other side. Also, try and keep your knees and feet together when you do this. Come back. If you find they're open, grab a ball, pillow, or something. Center. Left. One more each side, to the right. Left. Center. Now go all the way over to the right, take the legs to the floor. Now I want you to bring up that top leg, your left leg, a little bit higher than the right one. Now use your right hand to push that knee down, just hold it. Now push your left shoulder into the floor. All right, release that knees back together, over to the left side. Keep the left shoulder, right shoulder down, pull that right knee up a little bit more, use your left hand to pull that knee down just a little bit. Release, bring the legs back up to center, bend the arms again to those 90-degree angles or scarecrow arms. All right, so we're going to do the same 6 more side to side. This does reduce the range of movement and causes you to use more legs. Roll to the right as far as you can. Don't let that left shoulder or elbow leave the floor. Come back to center. Go to the left. Try and get the knees and the feet together. Center. Center. To the left. One more each side. To the right. To the left. Center, hug both legs into your chest. Hands under those legs, roll up, come up sitting. I'm going to do a hip flexor stretch and a quad stretch. Finish off, so kneeling. If you can't do a kneeling quad stretch when I get to it, you can stand up. Flexible, squeeze the glutes up and hold. Right. And I walk that foot out, right foot out a little bit more than we usually do. Lean into it, reaching up and over. Got a little bit of a more forward lean than a usual hip flexor stretch. Release. Now, lean into that, reach back and grab that left foot if you can. Do a standing quad stretch. You can't get to it. Slowly release that. It's a good way to get into it, leaning forward. Up. Left hand, holding that. You can reach your right hand back as well. Release. I want you to open up this knee a little bit more, lean into it, and just come forward rather than to the side. Squeeze the glutes. Squeezing the glutes should lengthen the hip flexors a little bit more, then try a little tongue. Bring it in, one right out to the side, lean into it. Squeeze the glutes and tongue. All right, bring it back. Let's change sides. What's that right foot? Squeeze the glute. Walk that foot out a little bit more, lean into it. And up. So we're going to go into a lean forward, reach back and grab that right foot. Then bring yourself as upright as you can. Reach your other hand back as well. Open up the the left foot a little bit more to the side. Gives you a little bit more of a more stable. It's not happening today. Alright, release. Open up that left foot a little bit more, but we're still pushing our pelvis forward. Squeeze the glute center. Back, open up that leg to the side. You are leaning into it, squeeze the glute center. And release, bring it back, come up standing. Interlocking your hands behind your back. Let's open it here. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift higher. One more. Higher. Drop down, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Now try and drop that left shoulder. You can take the left hand away, reach it away. Use your right hand to create just a little bit of extra stretch. Never pull on it too much. Let's try to stick along that hand again. Press down. Lift your left shoulder. Try to release that right hand, just stretch it away slightly, and then use that left hand. Just a little bit of tension. Release, bringing it up, and back behind your back, lift. Release, interlock hands in front of you, tuck and press them out. Start stretching right up out of those shoulders, little reach to the left. Push your right hip away, come up, lift, stretch to the right, pushing your left hip away. Come up, right up to the ceiling, release, fall down to the floor. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, slow roll out. Thank you.
Thank you. I remember the name.
Thank you.
One daughter and
Thanks, Jeanette. There was a fourth person. Who was that?
Marsha,
Marsha. Okay. I'll see you.
see you
See you on
tonight.
Zoom.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Bye.